Hey Capricorn, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Capricorn. And as always, a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yes, you see this retreat you guys had, finance and career. This is what I wanted, guys. It's moving very well. And excuse my energy. I'm going to try to give the readings and pace my energy because I feel like we've had such crazy, intense energies in the Capricorn reads, you know, of a lot of shadow work for a lot of you, spiritual awakenings, or your mini dark nights of the souls, but it's just been intense. And I feel good energy. So even if some of you are not seeing it, the point of this reading is to energetically feed you and fuel you some of that good energy I am feeling of what's to come. So again, finance and career show up. I don't think this is just one area, and it hasn't been, because whatever you've been feeling has spilled over all over your life. Some of you were like, I'm over it all. Can I leave this earth? You know, and it's one of those energies where it's been really rough for some of you. And things are moving forward. Your relationships are moving forward. New partnerships are coming in. If you're single, there's just a lot of benefits coming in the next couple of months, and energetically Spirit is giving me. So let's get into this read. Let's see what you got, what other guidance is for this message here in love. Codependency and give the relationship a chance, and healing family issues. So there goes a lot of the healing that has been taking place, but a lot of you with all this is going to bring in your soulmate, calling in your soulmate and a true love. So all of this is gathering your energy to make a difference, but it's about reconciling differences for those who are in relationships, which I feel is this reconciliation. Give your relationship a chance. You know, I know this card says reconciliation, but what I feel is more reconciling differences. Conversation and everything has been tough, and you're in a position to really work on the partnership, and there's more of an understanding. There's more of understanding of what you guys been through. That's why there's a lot of healing. Maybe there's deeper conversations happening also, because energetically you're just more in a mental space to be able to share. We have codependency here. A lot of you could be past energies that are triggering some of this energy and still healing. So some of that healing is taking place. Some of you, I think some of you had situations where your partners, maybe there's those who are married or are in relationships with a person who has, you know, children with someone else. That could be a lingering energy, because we are talking about family here too. Or you may have children with your, you know, an ex or something that may be, you know, interfering with your current relationship, which is where some of you had problems. Now, for those of you who are single, this is about reconciling your own healing, right? For you to connect with this soulmate, right? To call in your soulmate, to really connect with a new person. So with that, it requires work. Actually, we're going to pull, because I know this is eclipse energy, but I want to pull these energies, see where your soul's transitions are. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What's the soul's guidance? Capricorn. That's a lot. Ooh, I love it. You see? Liberation in the bottom. Break the chains of addictions, restrictions, or other impediments. It begins with freedom of choice. This is it. And a lot of it is because, you know, I feel like these energies, you know, had us in maybe a mental pattern. But also it's like an illumination, like an Ace of Swords energy, right? Where you kind of see things, you're freeing yourself. It's almost like you don't care about, it's like this, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it feels very sharp. That's why it feels like the Ace of Swords, because it's like a moment of clarity. It truly is this moment of clarity. We have recovery. You have experienced upheaval in your life, and a period of rest is needed to heal your heart and mind and body. And this is what you know, that retreat we saw earlier, and we've been seeing in the readings for quite some time. You know, this is a continuous thing, okay, Capricorn? So that's why I'm in the energy of the now, because obviously Spirit is feeding me with these really good energies because it's in preparation, right? So those continue the rest that we've been talking about for some weeks now. Sharing, someone may benefit from what you have learned. Reach out and share the knowledge and wisdom you have attained through experience. A lot of you are shifting even what you're doing. I think you're finding yourself in spaces to really share your experience. One thing I know about Capricorns is they love to share what they learn, and something like this or what you've gone through is really gonna wisen up your energy to be able to there's just something about a lot of Capricorns that love to help others. And when you guys go through something, we go through something, Capricorns, you know, I'm a Capricorn sun. But when we go through something, we like to go and share it with those we love as well. And even those we don't know, we just love to give at least a dose of motivation if we could. So letting go, releasing the need to control allows the universe to do its job. So this is a more of a continue to let go, more of a surrendering energy, really the same energy as this liberation. So there's a lot of freedom that's going to come from this breaking the chains of whatever it is that you're breaking from. And of course, here we have the catalyst. Someone or something is on your path to redirect you. However, challenging this is necessary to refocus your energies. So a lot of you may be experiencing whatever these energies have probably been a catalyst, without a doubt it was a catalyst. That's why we had so much Three of Swords energy, you know, so much triggering. That's just really what I feel like. I don't know why I feel the sharpness of that Ace of Swords so strongly. Let's get more of these energies for Capricorn. This is a lot. Yes. Okay, Spirit. We'll keep them. So beautiful. I knew it. The wheel is turning, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune, destiny. And it really is aligning you. Look at that. Look at all these major arcanas we're about to talk about. Triumph here with the Chariot. So much progression. It's not just in love, Capricorn, is in all areas of your life. So you have Eight of Pentacles because of your efforts, positive movement forward. So continue the work, continue the recovery, because that's part of it. The rest period you had, the distance. We had the reading, I believe it was either October general, or I still think it was both. Maybe I got it in October general and November general. But it was definitely, we've been on this 6-month plan, and I feel a lot of you, it's just a hiatus for some of you where you're just kind of shifting your focus, really taking care of yourself. And that's what we have the Empress here. You are taking care of yourself. A lot of you are, again, we have the World here. A lot of you are, this could be work that's going to come in, but also just your energy is in a very fertile place where all your abundance, and this is also manifestation. So everything you've been planning for is going to kind of resume. You're resuming to a better program, not the old program, but a better version of yourself. Eight of Wands, more energy surge, guys. Beautiful. And Judgment, because it's your time. Truth. That's the sharp energy of the Ace of Swords. I feel a truth. It's like a breakthrough. I won't be surprised if we see the Ace of Swords here. But this Wheel of Fortune is here, Capricorn. Without a doubt, this is very pivotal. So let's see this positive movement forward. Ooh, yeah. Devil and the Ten of Swords. Why? Because you guys have been my Nine of Pentacles. You know, your focus is, you know how to get back to this. If anything, Capricorn, this is your energy. So this would mean to me, your Saturn. Saturn's in retrograde right now, but our Saturn return, guys, remind me when it was what we were going on. I already lose track of times, guys. Capricorns, I can't remember time anymore sometimes. But we had our Saturn return, right, on Capricorn. And we do Saturn return better than anyone. And so we're constantly finding ourselves, our reinvention. And I feel this is part of when Saturn wants to show you Now, this time around, it's on retrograde, but it's not going to stop you, right? Ten of Swords, you know what to do. You know how to elevate your energy. You know how to stand strong. And even if you have those days, because it's not every day that you're going to feel, wow, amazing. But you're not about the toxicity anymore. You know, you're moving forward. We're going to clarify this, Devil. Yeah, you're very vigilant. You guys know how much I love the nines. This is the 9 of Wands. So you know what to do with this. Whenever it shows up, this is you. You're looking at it and then you're like, what do I have to do to move and elevate myself from this energy? What do we have? Yep, Ace of Cups. And nothing's going to take away from this relationship too. Those in your relationship, it's not going to change anything. You know what needs to be done here, because if you love your person, you're gonna do what needs to be done in order to work on that relationship. Okay, more on this fertility. Given that it's equal, right? Because we're not here to allow, again, codependent energies. Now, for those of you who have an interference, everything that's coming to an end, if this was a situation where it's literally children involved, that's also shifting. Freedom is here. So give me more on this fertility, because your voice is here also, is what I'm saying. Let's get more on this Empress energy, Spirit. So great. Look at this. 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. So that's growth, harmonization. 6 represents the lovers, and that has to do with a decision, but also choosing love. Also, the lovers is unconditional love, right? Which is the Empress. And a lot of you, this reconciliation or reconciling differences is to really, there's more of an understanding here in the soul. The 6 of Wands represents recognition. We're going to validate each other's emotions, and we're going to nurture this space, because what we both want is change, right? Knight of Swords. We want mutual change. We want progression. And to me, this feels more like a choice. Let me get more on the 6 of Wands. I also feel that timeline shift within this energy, which puts you in this harmony energy, right? For me, as a reader, the lovers has to do with ascension. That is the highest vibration of love, which is when you unite yourself with source, the cosmos, whatever you connect with, right? And so when you're reminding yourselves of the kindred spirits on the other side, some of you have your guides. Remember when we saw earlier in the read, let your friends help you, and I said that's your guides. A lot of you are probably connecting with spirit in this time, and they are kind of leading the way to help you kind of harmonize your energy, balance yourself out. Getting more on the 6 of Wands. Yeah, so there's been a lot about balancing your emotions. 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. And this is why it took some time, guys. You know, in order to, we've got to recognize what is holding us back. For some of you, maybe there was a relationship holding back. I honestly feel it's just an overall lesson that's happening here for you, Capricorn, because again, you guys been my 9 of Pentacles for some time, and I feel like you know when something comes up. So it doesn't kind of fade me. I feel like I'm tapping into a collective where you guys just kind of resurrect pretty quickly. And so here with the Queen of Cups is really that self-love, that recovery, that space of recovery. 4 is solidifying, is finding rest. So I think you had to hold back a lot of yourself. Also, the Queen of Cups is giving. So you had to hold back a lot of your empathic ways, which is Empress energy too. You had to hold back your time. For Pentacles is Pentacles. So maybe your time, money, energy, emotionally, like you couldn't really, you just didn't have the time and energy for a lot of things. And I feel a lot of it was emotionally draining for you. And there had to be the sense of recovery. And now you're finding yourself, the world is here. So it's just a space of feeling a little more harmonized, to be able to reconcile back to that energy, reconcile differences, more clear about what you want to talk about, more rested in your energy. I mean, but I also want to say here, Capricorn, that you're still going to hold back some, because you can't give too much of your emotions. You can't give too much of your empathy. You're more in this world. I want more on this world, Spirit. I knew it. And I see what was in that bottom, that just, there goes the strength, your resilience. And my fellow Capricorns, this is why I say the Lovers. This is really, truly, to me, the ascension, your resilience, your elevation, but finding your voice, right? Because this is the Empress taming the lion. So here's you are, your harmony, your decisions, your elevation, your unconditional love. You're finding more strength now to be able to turn things around. Yep, you were low before. You know, it's funny because bottom of this deck is the Four of Cups, and here we are with the Four of Cups. But you were low before, and at that point, it was because you needed to take a step back. You know, it's like, normally the Four of Cups is ignoring what's being given to you. And maybe for some time you were, that's what I'm saying. Maybe a lot of you fell into that dark night of the soul, or that mini despair of, I don't want to be on earth. and I'm not saying, guys, if you really are severely in that energy, please do make sure you're getting the help and the support system that you need, because sometimes, you know, our minds can take us to places we don't want them to go. So here we're back with the Six of Swords. Capricorn, this is all literally a growth. This is a growth spur of the soul, and you're finding yourself in a space of very very definitive of how you feel. That's where the strength is coming in. Like it's like a knowing is what I'm feeling, Capricorn. There is a knowing in you. And like I said, this Four of Cups just represents that it's a day-to-day thing. You know, you're going to find yourself in a space, but when you feel like that, that's where you pull back you hold back, and, you know, you go back, and maybe you need a weekend to yourself, or, you know, a few days to yourself, kind of go in your silence for a reason of recharge. Because again, Spirit is saying it still needs the recovery. This is still needed. So whatever the upheaval is, or whatever you feel can possibly drain you, then you know what to do here. So let's get into this Eight of Wands. This Eight of Wands. So here goes the upheaval. So this energy surge, some of you may be, and this could be past energy. For some of you, I feel this is past energy. So the energy surge, this Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, communication. Some of you, it could be something that's a catalyst, because we're back to the catalyst energy too, where someone or something on your path to redirect you, however challenging this is, necessary to refocus your energy. So there's something that might catalyze you guys, because here we have the Tower. This could have already passed, because we also have the Hanged Man, which means this Tower brought perspective. And so it did put you in this Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Again, that energy we're talking about, like, I mean, it's not okay to hate people, Capricorn, but there are those moments, and you guys know I say it out of love, but there are these moments where we're like, I need to hide and I don't want to talk to anyone. And that's what this moment feels like. Like this Seven of Swords, this Nine of Swords. It's like, I'm running, and I want to be alone, and I want to just kind of be in my own space, because there's a lot of swords energy. So that's the mind. And that's where this energy surge. So this was the catalyst for a lot of you, and now the surge is changing, and here we are. I mean, justice is in the bottom. I guess this is why Spirit is giving me so much swords, because justice has a sword. There goes the Page of Swords, you know, all these swords. And it's because there is breakthroughs here that are going to really clarify a lot for you, or really have this Nine of Pentacles energy, and this world, and this strength, and this with the growth, because it's like there's a grace that is also necessary with the Strength card that you have to give to yourself in these transitions. And again, I know I'm not focusing so much on love, but it's because it doesn't feel like I have to, because you guys know exactly what you need for yourself. And because if you're focusing on yourself, then your relationship's going to move. It's going to do well. And whatever you need to process, if it's something that's not making you happy, then it's still something you need to process for yourself. So here with the Truth here, why the Judgment? Okay, Spirit, that's a lot, but we're going to keep them. 10 of Pentacles, yes. Page of Wands. You know, this is what I'm saying. Things will fall through. Why are we here? Yes, positive thinking. 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and there goes the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. I still think this is the managing of your time, because this is a no BS. That you have plans here, and your truth is your 10 of Pentacles, and this is longevity, right? Page of Wands is knowing that. We're going to clarify this Page of Wands. Some of you, it's the conversations. That's why I say you guys are reconciling differences with your person, your loved one. And those who are single, this is about acceptance and knowing that your truth is your longevity. And longevity is, I really feel a lot of you, these plans, these 3 of Wands, these plans have to do a lot with where it really is a long-term plan. Like, I really feel Capricorns are thinking on this 10-year plan, whatever that case may be, but it's such a focus. And there's something that you guys are going to be able to share. So this soul growth with the 6, we're back to the sharing, right? We're sharing. Someone may benefit from what you have learned. Reach out and share the knowledge and wisdom you have attained through this experience. And that's what this world also represents, because there's going to be a lot that you have found yourself, and you're going to find yourself in this place of sharing, and how much you've accomplished this 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, by really preserving some boundaries in your life, and just conquering it, the courage necessary, because 7 of Wands also represents courage, just like the Strength card, but it's just, to me, a minor arcana. But it represents a lot of the resilience necessary in order to stay focused. Let's get a clarifier for this Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, Spirit. So clearly, we've got King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, Page of Cups, and 2 of Wands. So this is a lot of progression. Financially, you guys will be doing well. This is also new love. So let's just put out some signs here. Some of you are dealing with another Capricorn. You have Gemini, Leo here, Libra, Pisces, and Taurus energy. Cancer, Scorpio as well. But this is definitely progression for a lot of you, and a decision. So things are clearing way. Those who have an ex, again, who are with a person who has a family, that situation is going to move forward to 8 of Pentacles, you know, because this could be a child involved, children involved, you know, because there is a family for some of you. But this is allowing space and time to transition whatever that is, because we're clarifying a page as well. So for some of you, this could be children, where things are finally gonna, you're kind of just gonna want to harmonize with the situation. So the children aren't affected, but that you're moving forward with plans and staying grounded with your person. Oh, I'm missing a card here, and there goes the Death. Woo! There you go. This is eclipse energy for sure. There's a release. There's a lot of letting go, which Spirit was saying, right? You're breaking free. So the release of a lot, you know, is going to happen. And it begins with freedom of choice. So this is about choosing freedom. You know, some of them, they had they probably had a past energy that was codependent. We're going to clarify this codependency for some of you, so I could get better energy on this. Give me more of this codependency. Why the codependency? The World, it's done. And there goes that 8 of Wands. It's just a change here, Capricorn. Whatever this is really taking a turn of events. You've got the world twice. And remember, let's not forget this Wheel of Fortune. So this is done. And again, these are the mini resurrections that some of you internally keep seeing. So when you see these energies happen in your life, because this is an ongoing journey, right? Where we're always going to find people who are clingy, toxic, narcissistic, which really why we're here in this reading, right? Because we are here learning our way, finding our path through the troubles of life that always involve people. And as we elevate, the cycles tend to shift as we continue to understand. And once you reach this point, this freedom, I'm telling you, it's a freedom. Where is it? It's a freedom, right? There we go. This letting go and this liberation. It truly is a freedom. Your freedom of choice and owning that, and just knowing that it's I feel like a mind strength. And that's where this Queen of Cups also comes in here with the Empress, where I just feel like emotionally it's so clear. It's just so clear. I can't stress how much this feels so clear. So whatever it is, it's not going to take you down. And that's why I feel like your person's not so much of a focus here. It's because how you operate in your situation, whatever the situation is. And I do feel, again, Wheel of Fortune, this is a big cycle in your life. That's why I say it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be your person. No major arcana is solely on your one cycle of life. It's really about everything in your life. So it's going to affect you in all aspects. And this is really to bring about this change and this freedom for yourself. You know, this is all ending here with the Death. So let's see what the blockages are here. What I wanted to pop out. Some anxiety for some of you wanted to pop out. So some of you may be experiencing the anxiety and depression. And again, that would happen. So yes, mindful practice inner peace, and we know we have to do that. So here, karmic, staying is toxic. There's a reason. There's a lesson to leave. So a lot of you are releasing a lot of cycles. This is it, the Devil energy, release. Old emotional wounds are keeping you in a karmic cycle, crying, let go. Again, Spirit is confirming the release. Deceit, this person lied before and will again. Again, more releasing and understanding and truth. And self-care, find tools that work for you. And that's been the recovery for a lot of you, that these were the blockages, but the world is here again. This is about a mindset shift. And even though some of you may not feel it, but it's all happening for a reason. This karmic cycle, everything about the cycle is over. Wheel of Fortune again. I'm sorry I have to repeat this, Capricorn, but I feel like this is necessary for someone out here, where we're clarifying again, you know, emphasizing on the world, this shift. It's a shift. It's dead. It's done. And we have to make sure we're taking care of ourselves in this process, you know, with whatever we felt was kind of holding us back. So let's get some guidance. This is a sacred soulmates. This is like the lessons. A lot of these messages here are lessons that the hidden lessons I feel that happen underneath the surface. They can be a little bit tough, yeah, to hear, but I am incorporating them in my readings for a reason. Okay, so this is important. So first card, of course, that falls out is triggers. And we talked about the catalyst here, right? So emotional baggage is emotional baggage is running the show. That's running the show here, Capricorn. So show, retrain the internal so the external can change. And that's what it is. You have to retrain the internal, right? And that's a lot. That's why the focus again is you, Capricorn, because you retrain the internal so you can release, again, free yourself, this emotional baggage, or whatever is this wound, or whatever is it that has to be released within us, so that the external of our life, which is really the goal here, that's what Spirit is saying, having plans for the future, the outside is going to change. The next message we have is acceptance. Yeah, accepting yourself and others as they are, liberates patterns of resistance open to flow. Again, we've got confirmation of liberation, which comes with acceptance. So there's a pattern that needs to be liberated here, and Spirit says it again: break the chains of addictions, restrictions, or other impediments. It begins with freedom of choice. Again, patterns that need to be released here. And then reflect. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Is this hindering or supporting you? That's a question mark right there, Capricorns. And that is a question only you can answer. You know, a lot of you, I do feel it's great. You're in a space because you know yourself and you know that this is actually helping you grow. But I also feel there's, if there is anything in the connection for those in connections that are triggering you, then the truth needs to come out. And those are the things that need to be discussed in order for things to feel like they're moving forward, or for you to make sure you feel good about your decision. Also, like, it's just kind of a confirmation, not that you need them to confirm or validate anything, but that you know yourself internally what the messages you're going to receive when you understand what's happening within yourself. So let's get another guidance here. Wow. Acceptance again. You got acceptance twice here. And again, talking about releasing yourself here, Capricorn. The situation is out of your control. Let go of what you cannot change and accept what is. No need to worry. Allow the universe to take the wheel, which is what the universe is doing. Here we are again with the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely with acceptance, take it slow. That's the recovery and retreat. This is a time of slow movement. Take things one step at a time and watch your progress. By slowing things down, you will get the clarity you need. And then be present in the moment. Past has passed and the future is still unknown. There's no need to worry. The only time that does matter is the present. And I do feel this is about understanding the present. So this is going to take time for a lot of you. And again, that's why I say 6 months for some of you. It's really a quiet time and space for you. So here we have air. Someone who is intellectual, open mind, and communicative. I love that we're getting air conic. That's why I guess I'm getting that sharp Ace of Swords energy, which really is the air element of clarity. So here you are really allowing yourself to release your mind and allow your intellect to become open-minded and just more communicative truth about what you're feeling, what's going on. I feel also just a firmness also with this energy. So oh my God, that was rough. 34 minutes. I didn't realize it was that long, guys. No wonder I'm out of breath here. Capricorn, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe.